Hey guys, it's me Indy here, and today we are going to be previewing the Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur game at the Etihad Stadium at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, hi guys. So we're back for another preview. Having previewed the Aston Villa game last week, and I got the scoreline correct. We've had some wonderful comments actually on our vlogs, and Martin left us a question. So Maya, do you want to read out the question that Martin asked us?
He said, "I wanted to get your thoughts on our new signings. My dad, and India's thoughts. What do you think of Tanguy, Ryan, and Giovanni? And do you see Eriksen staying with us?"
Okay, so shall we start with the Eriksen question?
Yeah.
So we'll start with the Eriksen question. The transfer window closes on the 2nd of September.
I don't think he's going to stay.
And it's a tough one. You don't think he's going to stay. Do you think he's going to stay, or do you think he's going to leave?
I think he's
Did he play for the whole of the Aston Villa?
No, he only played for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now,
that's one reason I think he's not going to...
It's a tough one, because I think that when I was going to the game and I saw that he'd been left on a bench, I kind of said it in the vlog. Does that mean we're getting ready
for him
to leave? And I just think, personally, I think if financially it's right, if financially it's right and we're going to make...
I think now he might actually be better suited for like a different team abroad. Not an English club.
No, he can't go to an English club anyway. The transfer window's closed for English clubs.
I think genuinely maybe going abroad would be good.
So in answer to your question, we're actually not absolutely certain. If you ask me right now, I think that if the financial side of it stacks up, Daniel Levy would sell him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But I think there's a quite a big possibility that he.
Yeah, it's quite a big possibility, Martin, that we think that Eriksen could go. Now, in terms of what do we think of Tanguy, Ryan, and Giovanni? Well, let's start with Ryan. He was come through the Fulham youth system, through the ranks at 16. He played in the Premier League last year, scored 2 goals. Previous to that, he was in the Championship, scored 16 goals. Someone we've been after for a long, long time. I believe this is someone Pochettino wanted. I have seen a lot of him in the Championship when he scored 16 goals. And what I can say is he runs with the ball.
Which is something we need.
Which is something we need.
We need that pace. I feel like Son brings that, but we need...
Yeah, we need more of that. And so we need a ball carrier. So I think he's going to be a terrific addition. He's still young, so don't expect him to play a lot of games.
But that's what we're known for, bringing up.
That's right. And Tanguy made the debut. You watched it on TV.
Yeah.
What did you think of Tanguy, India?
He's okay.
He's okay.
Yeah. I think it was a good start.
Yeah, I thought it was a good start. Again, Tanguy is a direct replacement for Dele.
Yes.
And you know what I thought of him was that he's very good on the ball, silky on the ball. He carries the ball as well. He scored goals.
He did score.
He scored obviously on his debut, but he's more of a goal scorer than say Dembele was.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever seen him.
And Lo Celso, I don't know much about him. I don't think we all know a lot about him. We do know that he scored 16 goals last year in Liga. So and obviously he's a compatriot of Pochettino in terms of he's Argentinian. And so we touched on he scored 16 goals, and he's another ball carrier. He can run with the ball, and the fact that he can run with the ball,
I think that's what we really need.
That's what we need.
We're into like this slow football
side to side, isn't it?
I feel like the City, like they get that ball as soon as it's in their feet, it's back out again. Like we
need a bit of directness. So Martin, hopefully that answers your questions. In terms of, we think all 3 of them will be terrific additions, and they'll add value to the squad for this year.
Sissoko runs with the ball, but he doesn't score that.
He's really bad. He had that one shot, and it looked like it went out for a throw-in from my angle. So that was quite hilarious. So hopefully that answers the question. Please keep your comments coming. We do read the comments. We do respond, and we'd like now we'd like
maybe one day we can just do one of answering questions.
Yeah, maybe a Q&A. Yeah. So yeah, leave your comments, please. Ask loads of questions, and we will endeavour to respond. Let's get to some facts, Maya. To some facts for the game.
So Man City have won their last 4 Premier League games against us, but they have never won 5 consecutive games. So if they win this one,
they've never won 5. So if they do, it'll be a record. So hopefully, the fact that they've never won 5 means we're going to get a positive result.
So we have taken only 4 points from our last 9 visits. So that's 1 win, 1 draw, and 7 losses.
7 defeats. Wow. Okay. So that doesn't really fill us with a lot of confidence.
No, it doesn't, does it? Man City haven't lost their opening home league match since 1989. Against Southampton, and they are unbeaten in 24 matches since. So they've got 16 wins and 8 draws, and obviously no losses. So
they've not lost an opening league match since 1989 and 1990. So that just tells you the magnitude of the task that we have.
So to beat them
is going to be
very difficult.
It's going to be very difficult.
I mean, a draw seems quite reasonable.
Also, just to add, we have lost the last 6 straight Premier League away games from the back end of last season.
Yeah.
So we haven't lost 7 since December 2000 under George Graham.
And I don't remember who that is.
An ex-Arsenal manager. Can you believe that? An ex-Arsenal manager managing Tottenham. So let's move on to injury news. India, do you know a little bit of injury news?
Dele Alli's out.
Yep, Dele Alli's out. That's correct.
Son is out.
That's right. He's still serving.
Not injured, but he's
serving last of his 3-match ban.
Sessegnon is out.
That's right. He's got a little bit of a Achilles or tight hamstring, which means he's out. Davies, Ben Davies is out, and Juan Foyth is out as well. Aurier was on the bench last week. I know he hurt his arm, but he's back. He was back on the bench, so he could be a possibility to start potentially. Although we'll get to the team shortly. So that's the injury news. In terms of team, what do we think? Do we think we're going to go with the exact same team? Probably not. So I think Jan Matonga missed out, didn't he? He wasn't even in the squad.
Yeah, I found that slightly weird.
Well, you know what it is? I don't find that strange. You know what it is? I don't.
But what said, as a manager, he has to make decisions, and that was one of the decisions.
100%. And the thing is, we all go on about buying players. Well, we've just signed 3 players. Now we all know that you can only have 18 in a matchday squad, and we've got some really good players. Now I think that this year the key for us is going to be how we actually manage, how Poch manages the squad.
We've needed more people because our players get tired so quickly, so it'll be nice to have these people come in as a squad.
Precisely. And also it's having that squad, having that depth is going to help us this year. Yeah. So
said Man City, they have so much to choose from, whereas we didn't, but now obviously it's getting bigger and we have more to choose from.
Yeah, 100%. So also let's get onto the team actually.
I think Vertonghen will play.
You think Vertonghen will play? I agree. I think Vertonghen will play. I think Toby will play.
Yeah.
I think Danny Rose is a shoe-in left back, and I think Kevin Wright-Phillips played all right actually. So.
I thought Kyle Walker-Peters.
Oh, it was Kyle Walker-Peters. I don't know where Kevin Wright-Phillips came from. So Kyle Walker.
He found that a bit iffy as well. I hated him. But you know what? He was really good.
He played really, gave us a lot of width. I think that we should go with Sissoko and Ndombele and give Winks a rest and stick him on the bench. And the reason I think, and if you remember when we chased Chelsea down, or we didn't chase them down, but we finished second that season. I thought that the centre pairing of Wanyama and Dembele was, as far as I was concerned, the best in the Premier League, and they were amazing, right? And I think Sissoko has taken Wanyama's spot now. I think he's that modern day Wanyama, and I think Ndombele is
very improved.
Oh yeah, and I think Sissoko will give us that power and that athleticism that we're missing, and he will be winning the ball back. And then Ndombele will give us that bit of skill, that quality, that holding onto the ball, that carrying the ball. Absolutely, he's fast as well. He's got a bit of pace about him. So that's what we think is going to be the centre midfield pairing. And however, we are going for a 4-2-3-1 formation for this game. And Kane obviously is a no-brainer up top. And I would personally Lucas Moura.
Definitely.
No, I'd rather play Eriksen.
I think Son and Alli are key players for matches like this.
But they're not available.
Yeah.
I think Eriksen needs to come in. I think for Lamela personally. I don't know what your thoughts are, but I think Eriksen should come in.
I think Lamela is good on like the bench. Every single game he comes on, he gets a yellow card.
Well, then having said that, we could have Moura, Lamela, and Eriksen play, but then you've got Lo Celso as well, who could come off the bench. So you reckon that's
good?
There's
more option now.
You see, but that's what I mean. We've got options now. So
I think
Lo Celso.
I mean, I think if Eriksen doesn't play this whole match, I think then he's leaving.
Yeah, it will be interesting actually. Let's see what happens. But I think shall we go with Moura, Eriksen, and shall we go with Lo Celso for a debut?
Yeah, I think Lamela on the bench.
Yeah, I think Lamela on the bench and Kane up top. Yeah. And I think that would be our preferred starting lineup.
With what we have.
We're going to do scorelines. Of course, we're going to do scorelines. What do you think then? You want to do your scoreline first?
No, I need to go first.
You want me to go first, right? I think the fact that both of the games were quite tight last year, being 1-0 both to City, but they scored 5 goals against West Ham. We scored 3 as well against Villa. I believe that personally City will score a minimum of 2 goals in my opinion. I was saying that yesterday, and I think in order to get a point, we'll need to score 2. And I think if there's going to be a scoreline in this game, a winning scoreline, then I think it's going to be a 3-2 each way. That either Man City will win 3-2 or we'll win 3-2. But I'm going to go err on the line of caution. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Okay. I think we're going to win.
Yeah.
Okay. Always positive.
And I think we're going to win 3-2.
Wow, so you're going to go for the same scoreline you went for the Villa game?
Very tight.
But you're going to go for a 3-2 win?
Because I think 1 is going to be VAR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So 3-2 for India?
Yeah.
So that leaves you, Maya. What do you think?
It's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
Or if anyone wins, it's going to be 2-1.
2-1. Either way?
Either way, yeah.
Okay, so there you go. 2-1 either way. So that's our predictions. Please leave your predictions.
Also
Your team predictions.
Any news that you have for us?
Yeah, any questions, please leave and fire away and we'll try to answer them.
and if we missed anything.
Yeah, if we missed anything, then yeah, again, just leave some comments and we hope you enjoyed our preview.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope you found it insightful. And
tomorrow, are we going to film us watching the game?
yeah, we're not going, of course. So we'll be watching it at home. So we'll film the.
What we done to the Ajax?
Yeah, similar to the Ajax game. Also, I know that Billy, who comments on our vlogs, and is going to the game. So Billy, hope you have a
Good luck.
yeah, good luck.
Good journey.
A good journey, safe trip, and hope that Spurs pull it out of the bag.
For us, yeah.
Yes. So you enjoy it, and yeah, cool. We'll catch you on the next one, as they say. Yeah. So come on, you Spurs.